Good everyone, it's your boy Jim here again, Toxton, and today we are going to be reviewing a kind of unique vehicle by Richard Newman, and this particular vehicle, you know, it's something, it's something. So basically, what is Alto? Alto is a hydrogen-powered VTOL, which means a vertical takeoff and landing vehicle which celebrates the value in the everyday moments as a premium experience. Hmm, that's a lot of words. But basically, what New Newman is trying to achieve here is trying to create the luxury vehicle of the future, especially in cities. One thing that definitely be is not going to change much, or rather, we're going to need more of is movement, transportation. But then, being who we are as humans, we always like to have our own unique experiences, luxury experiences. And looking at a future where there's going to be so much of technology is going to be accessible to almost everyone. It's going to be quite difficult, to have unique or premium experiences. And I really like Newman's approach here with Alto. Instead of trying to maybe modify an existing design, make it premium or something, he thought out of the box. So let's just go through with it. So, like we said before, this particular design was an entry for competition, and it's how luxury design and mobility in European cities can evolve in 2040 for Lexus, a global, and we all know about Lexus, a global brand with Japanese roots. So, here it's talking about like the normal vehicles, have a lot of emissions. These are the common vehicles we're used to, and we're trying to phase all of this out in the new, um, in the future, because obviously it's not sustainable. And with that, coming up, there's going to be a whole lot of technology in the future. But one area where he feels that we could explore is using a VTOL. So, um, this is basically a little kind of cycle of what he's looking at and how he sees the future will be and the opportunity that Lexus could have. So, we all know that about some Lexus vehicles, and they are actually working on EVs these days. But what he's saying is that in the future, they would encourage the use of bikes and all of that, and they encourage the use of shared transportation. But the fact of people having like their own vehicles is going to be kind of reduced. And due to this fact in cities or in the inner cities, it's going to be kind of difficult for people to have premium or luxury experiences, and that's where the VTOL opportunity comes in. So he's creating what he has called the jewelry in the sky. And that's quite cool. This jewelry is inspired by plants terrarium and hot air balloon, and you can see that clearly in the design here. So he has showed you here how the vehicle will move when it's about to take off, it's about to land, and how it's going to be flying, in the sky horizontally. There are kind of like two stages of how the interior could be. You could sit down in the interior, or you could lay back in it, right, and stargaze. And if you're about to enter into the vehicle, you just go in from the base, kind of like the way you look at, like all those kind of spacecrafts. So it's right. I like that concept. You go in and there's a lift that takes you up into the living apartment, or into the cabin. Now the cabin is also, you know, transparent. You have a whole lot of using of natural lighting around, and it has like a kind of circular lounge feeling on the inside. It's cushions with a lot of soft cushions, and he has also designed it in a way that the vehicle is powered by hydrogen, and it's using a fuel cell. It's really really cool. Yeah, I showed you how the fuel cell work, and then how it's going to store the hydrogen in the body of the vehicle. So for air circulation, the air is going to be coming in from the top, going to flow through, and then come through the cabin, come out from the base. So making sure that there's still a whole lot of air in the system, still breathable, people could still, be comfortable in it. So this here again is another rendering of the interior. Also a relaxing lounge. So this is how to be in the skies, and I like the concept he has here of you being able to connect these various vehicles together. And with this kind of design, it could mean that you could have some kind of city in the sky, or some kind of like existence in the sky where you have all these vehicles connected together and then just suspended in the sky. And you can have like a party, or they can have like their own unique experience. It's really really cool because it's going to separate you away from the noise and all of that from the city. And you just come up with your own VTOL, link up with your friends, and all of you have a kind of vibe. So that's really premium and that's unique because not everybody will be able to have access to this. So that was a very clever thoughts there from him. And on that thing I forgot to add is the vehicle can also dock to the side of buildings. So if you, maybe on your skyscraper, to come over to it, dock on it, and then when it's needed you can come out, take you up. So here's the prototype of the vehicle. There's a little scale model of it at the Milan show. This was in 2020 if I'm right. No, sorry, 2022. An exhibition in Milan. And here you can see the design. Yeah, there's a prototype in it. So basically for me, my verdict is that this is a really really unique concept. He really went all out, thinking about every possible thing about the vehicle. I like the use of natural lighting. I like how the design is very, sleek. You don't have so much edges, just smooth, slick design. And one of the hallmarks of good design is making it look as though you did not put so much effort, right? Making it look simple, making it look seamless, and you can see that clearly in his design here. So my verdict for this particular design is that it's really awesome, and I look forward to having designs like this in the future, and it gives me hope for our future and the future of EVs. So that's it for now, and I hope I catch you guys next time while we keep exploring awesome vehicles. Thank you.